Coming up all new on KVUE News at 6, how evidence that could have solved a hit-and-run case was lost. Plus, these tiny orphans desperately need your help. The unique way you can do it.
Broadcast in HD. KVUE News at 6 starts right now.
I was in their way, I guess, and they were bound and determined to get away from the scene.
After 2 tours of duty in Iraq and 1 in Afghanistan, an Air Force veteran is seriously injured in a hit-and-run accident here in Austin. Good evening. I'm Tyler Cisquarto.
And I'm Terry Gruca. Thanks for watching Austin's news station. Our top story, a military veteran who survived 3 tours of duty in Iraq and Afghanistan faces one of his biggest challenges now that he's home. He was involved in a motorcycle accident this past weekend, and instead of stopping to help him, the other driver ran him over with their car and fled the scene. KVUE's Tom Harris is live in Southeast Austin with his story tonight. Tom?
Terry, Edward Hawley just spent 6 years in the Air Force. Now he's very excited to get home and start a new life with his girlfriend and her daughter. However, everything changed in an instant when he was run over and left bleeding on this roadside early Sunday morning.
Whenever I approached this entryway right here, the car pulled out and stopped in the middle of the road.
Edward Hawley only had a split second to react. He chose to lay his bike down and hope for the best.
The first thing I thought of whenever I was approaching the car was, geez, I don't want to fly over the car and hit something on the other side or something. I don't want to hurt the people in the car, so I laid the bike down, slammed into the car.
Hawley suffered some scrapes and bruises with the initial impact, but it's what came next that horrified him. The car he collided with turned around and ran him over, crushing his ankle.
I'm like, what are these guys doing? They're not even going to check and see if I'm okay. If I'm lying here dead on the concrete, they're not even going to check and see if I got a pulse or anything.
Edward and his family got their first look at the bike today. He knows his life could have been cut short.
I was in their way, I guess, and they were bound and determined to get away from the scene. I was just an obstacle.
Hawley did get a good look at the car that hit him. It was a blue late model Ford Taurus. The 2 men in the vehicle were actually recorded by a security camera leaving the convenience store just before the crash. Unfortunately, the tape was erased before the police could view it.
If he sees that this happened and he comes forward to take responsibility, that would be nice. But if not, then I'd like to be him tracked down and be charged criminally.
What do they think when they go home at night? They're sitting there thinking I might have just killed somebody today and no remorse at all.
Anyone with any information about this case is being urged to call the Austin Police Department. In Southeast Austin, Tom Harris, KVUE News.
All right, Tom, thank you.